Welcome to my channel. My name is Riley and this is my 2021 reading goals. So before I get into them, I do want to say I took some of these reading goals from two websites, which I will link below. One is the Book Riot. I don't remember what the second one is, but it is, a similar book website. I also want to talk about why I'm setting these goals. Not super strict goals, but some of them are definitely goals that I'll be able to track, and I want to do that. I want to talk about this video next year and see what I hit and what I didn't hit and what I could have done better on and what I excelled in. So the first one is to read 52 books or more in 2021. So this is roughly one book a week. I think that's super achievable, and I think I can read more really, but I was on track to read about 52 this year if I read the whole year, but I only read half of the year, and that was with me only reading 2 books in December. The next goal is to listen to more audiobooks. I only listened to 2 in 2020. I'm already listening to 1 in 2021, and I am now a member of Libro. So I hope to enjoy them a lot this year, and the 2 that I listened to last year were fantastic, so I'm really excited to listen to some more really good ones. If you know of good audiobooks, please let me know. The Vanishing Half and 11/22/63 were 2 I listened to. And then I also am now listening to Long Bright River, which I think is not that great of an audiobook, but I don't have the physical copy, so I'm going to continue listening to it. The next goal I have been thinking about a lot, and it's buy less books. And I initially thought maybe I should put a number on it, like 12 or 20. But I've decided not to, and I'm just going to consciously consider why I need to buy this book. Can I borrow this from the library? Is it a book that I need to read right now? Can I wait to read it? Will I find it again? Is it a unique copy? So those are kind of criteria I'm going to think about before I buy a book this year. So if I end up with 500 books, at least, I know that I either didn't follow any of that, or they're all books that I felt like I was definitely going to read, and maybe I do read 500 books this year. I doubt it, but I don't know. Or maybe they were unique. I don't know. What I'm saying is I'm not going to punish myself for going over a number of books. The next goal kind of goes hand in hand with this and will hopefully also curb me buying books a little, and it's to read one book that I have physically already here or on my Kindle for every book that I borrow or buy. So if I borrow one from the library, I need to then read one of the books I already own. If I buy a new book, I need to read one of the books I own. So I think this is going to be really good for me because I have probably more books that I haven't read than I have in this bookshelf. I don't know if you can see, it's the one above me. Not that I have a ton of books or anything, but I definitely have a huge stack of books that I need to be reading that I own that I just never got to. And I'm in kind of that perpetual loop of borrowing things from the library that I can't really read because I'm reading other things, and it's kind of a nasty cycle and it's a little annoying. The next goal is to organize and declutter my books, and I actually just organized these yesterday, I think, and then I do need to declutter a few, but overall they're pretty organized at this point. Maybe I'll organize them by color or alphabetically or something, but for now I kind of like that they're just kind of random. The next goal is to call, pile, rate, and track my reading. So I really want to be thinking a little bit more critically and then knowing why I don't like or do like certain books. So I love the idea of being able to go through, rate all my books, know what I do like, what I don't like in a book, and in that book particularly. I just like that idea. I like that I can get a more clear picture of what my rating is going to be. The next goal is to just shop indie more. Our local bookstore is actually kind of far, further than our Barnes & Noble, so that's a little disappointing. I have all of my Libro stuff supporting them directly instead of being spread out communally. I have them being supported, and then just if I want to buy books, either thrifting is of course a good option, but also supporting my local bookstore. I do support Book of the Month. I buy one book a month from them, but I think again I'm going to be a little bit more selective this year, and I actually meant to do that this month, and then I saw the book Outlawed and it looked so good, so I ended up buying it, but whatever. Next goal is support my local library more, and by that I don't just mean borrowing their books but also financially giving back, because I would volunteer, but not dealing with any volunteers or donations right now that aren't monetary because of COVID. So really that means for me right now is to donate money. But if COVID somehow slows down, I would love to donate my time to my local library. They're really big, they're really good, and they've been super friendly, and I've been able to get most of the books that I've wanted to borrow from them. And then the last two are kind of rereading goals, and that is to reread the Stephanie Plum novels. There's like 30-ish. That might not be all the novels in 2021, but I want to start rereading them because I love them, and I have, I think, all of them through the 20 something, and then I have like the in-between ones. I want to reread them. They're always fun. And then the last goal is to reread some high school favorites, and just a couple off the top of my head is the Nick Adams stories by Ernest Hemingway and The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. So we'll kind of see what other ones I can remember. I think Little Women is also one of them, which I reread every couple of years anyway. But the other two I haven't read in several years. So I'm really excited to kind of reread and then dissect what I like or don't like about them now, and then what I did like about them then. I think I have like numerous like school papers written on the Bell Jar, so I should be able to figure that out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and let me know some of your 2021 goals. If you have a channel, also let me know, because I would love to watch. I'm watching more and more of the smaller creators on BookTube. I mean, I like the bigger ones of course, but really enjoy some smaller creators. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.